shootout situation went on. I end up leaving the situation, getting back. So that turned me against the robbery thing. You know, I was like, damn, I never thought that would happen like that. Then the situation got flipped around, and his baby mother was acting like I set him up, and it all led to a whole nother situation with his brother, you know, and that went crazy, and that put a bitter taste. So I was like, man, you know, I'm gonna try to hustle instead of trying to just take people's shit, because I wasn't going to get no job, you know, at the time. Well, I wasn't thinking about a job, you know. You know, I had one goal in mind, and that was to remodel my grandmama's house, you know, because my grandma's house was so goddamn ragged. It's like my grandma's house was so ragged. If it was 90 degrees outside, it was 100 and something on the inside of her house. If it was fucking, I was expecting it because his homeboy told me. And see what the deal was, his homeboy money was in that too. So what the plan was, I was supposed to give him his money back, and then me and him split the money. But in my mind, I'm thinking, damn, he gonna have more money than me. So I'm gonna buck on him too. But I'm gonna start some shit. If it's 3-4 of them, if I start the deception in their circle, they ain't gonna know which one really did it. But it's gonna be deception in their circle. They ain't gonna trust each other no more. He can't tell them that he told me to lick, because that's just like he telling he did it. So that was the, you know, that was basically it on that right there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were sitting for 3-4 days, I mean, what is exactly sitting? Is that like you with binoculars, like sitting in a car? Like what?
No, I was really sitting in the car. Only thing that came in my mind is getting in there, getting that paper, and getting up out of there. You know, I wasn't leaving without that money, because I knew that money was in there. You know, it wasn't to the point I didn't want to have to do nothing to him and his old lady. But if it was a choice between them three and me, and I got the upper hand, I mean, that goes without saying.
Exactly.
I for you. You know.
Yeah.
I'm glad now that I look back on that stupidity that it went as smooth as it went. And by dude having this old lady and the baby in there, that gave me the upper hand, because that made him vulnerable, because he worrying about them, you know, as in he tried to be slick. He tried to like knock on the door. Man, I know you got a key. I've been watching you. They might have had a plan already in place. If I knock on this door, you know something wrong. But he tried to knock. Nah, man, open that door up, man.